We just trying to live, so we just want them M's. Even if it's dirty, we gon' wash it over here. The requiem is clear, so invest in our ideas. And we don't give a fuck about opinions over here. Nigga, we just trying to live. Oh yeah, oh yeah, we just trying to.
Hey, yo, that's right. Back in this thing with another episode of the Rich Dream Show. Sports Pod Edition. That's right. We in this thing. It's me, it's your boy G, and that place to be. Lovely to see y'all again. First, I want to give a shout out to the main sponsor, Rich Dreamzz Apparel. Yes, please, if you haven't already, make sure and go onto your Etsy shop. That's right, etsy.com/shop/Rich Dreams, dreams with 2 Z's. Add us on in there, make us your favorite, stay in tune with the new drops. Write us a review, leave us 5 stars. Hey man, keep showing love, get you some merch, and keep chasing your dreams. Jizzle, we're gonna get into it. Before we get things started, though, man, do the Chiefs continue to be undefeated tonight? As we shoot this,
I don't know, man. They probably gonna lose one. I
They
don't
lose
know
again,
about going undefeated. That's hard. That's tough.
even the Dolphins lost one, right?
Yeah, everybody's lost one. Yeah.
At least.
Mhm.
So maybe Bake Makes can make some magic happen, man. But we shall see. We shall see. Iowa State just cap it off this weekend. They was undefeated for the first time, 7-0 since 1953.
Yeah, they've been 7-0. They were 7-0 rather.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, damn, I didn't even know Iowa State had a good program like that, but
you know, I was more of Iowa. But yeah, man. Tight game. Texas Tech, you know, they kind of started off hot. Got a touchdown in the first quarter. Yeah, I looked up to see who that wide receiver was that was going crazy. The buddy Josh Kelly out there doing mad work on there. You know, 8 receptions, 127 yards, 2 TDs. It's unfortunate they don't do a fantasy, but if you bet it on him, you definitely made your parlay, or at least one bet.
Yeah, but it was a close game though. For the most part, they was going back and forth. Texas Tech, I like their quarterback. He pretty good, man. That's gonna be a hell of a game with them in Colorado this coming week. They play Colorado in Lubbock though. They playing. Colorado be on the road. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm interested to see how that game turn out though. I think Dion he got them boys. They've been playing with confidence these last 3-4 weeks. I would say.
Even though I hit record about I don't know how long ago, I just now am starting to see the thing tick off on the seconds. So welcome, you guys, to the Rich Dream Sports Pod.
What happened?
Yeah, Rich Dream Sports Pod. You know how we do. Different show, the same thing. You know, we're always dealing with technical difficulties. That's how we rock. It's back in here.
I think it's good though. It's the live has always been up there. I think sometimes the time just stopped, but it catches up. I think I've seen it do that before.
Okay.
So it's probably straight.
Huh? What time yours show?
Mine's is on 4:20 now.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
Okay.
It's all right.
Yeah. Hey man, I just don't want y'all to just walk in on this, man. You gotta have an intro.
What about to start the whole show over? But no, I think that's gonna be a good game though. I like the way that Colorado been playing like I say, about the last 3 or 4 weeks. Probably going back to the what game that they played before Kansas State. I think that might have been what's that? Was that Louisville? Louisville? Whatever they like to say. Louisville. I call them Louisville. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn what them people saying Kentucky. Louisville, goddamn it. But was it them?
Oh, you talking about who Colorado played?
Yeah, I don't know who it was, but I think they won the week. Yeah, they won the week before K-State. I can't remember who they played, but I think since then they've been playing pretty consistent.
Yeah, before K-State it was UCF. University.
UCF, yeah, that's right. And which they blew them out. Which they blew them out. So I think this is gonna be a good game. Good game.
Yeah, they've been on a good little run before that.
Yeah. They've been playing well. But I think that'll be a good game though, for sure.
Definitely looking forward to that one. That'll be this upcoming Saturday. Make sure you tune in, get your antennas out for that one.
Yep.
Keep this thing rolling, man. Had a couple notable good games this weekend. Another undefeated. Versus SMU.
I think SMU's undefeated too, or maybe they lost one.
Yeah, they had one loss.
Okay.
But this was Pitt's first 7-0 start in like 42 years. So,
okay.
Yeah, shout out to them for that. But the Mustangs came out
blasting
on a tear.
Yeah, blasting.
28-7 or 3 before the end of the first half for sure.
It got ugly quick. I can't remember exactly, but it got ugly quick.
Lots of missed tackles in that game. Something I feel like is pretty surprising for a team that's, that was undefeated this far.
Hadn't played nobody. That's what that'll tell you. Hadn't played nobody, bro.
Yeah.
And SMU, I mean, I'm not sure who our SMU's played. This is probably the best team that they've played thus far, possibly. I can't really say for sure, but man, I think Pitt was 18, so maybe they may get 17, 18 when the new rankings come out. Maybe they might creep up in the playoffs, man. I don't know.
You never know, man.
They got a chance.
Hey, Pitt has a win against Clemson. So
Pitt?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't even think Clemson ranked. Clemson not ranked this year, though, right? I don't think they really doing much this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
They right under them in the division.
In the conference.
In the conference, Interesting. So right on, keep on trucking, man. Ohio State versus Penn State. Didn't catch this game. Was it pretty good?
I think it was more so back and forth.
Not a high scoring, man.
Right. It was. I think it was kind of nip tuck, but I mean, it seems like Ohio State always just get the edge on them. Like, Ohio State, it's a lot of teams that really despise Ohio State, man. And I think Penn State got to be one of them. And then, of course, Michigan. There's a rivalry between Michigan and Ohio State. But yeah, man. And Penn State, what were they? Only one loss? I think one loss. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm interested in seeing how the playoffs gonna fall, man. Because it's a few no-loss teams out there, but it's a lot of like one-loss teams out there too. It's a lot of one-loss teams.
But They're two good losses.
Who?
I said one or two, but they're all like good
Right.
losses. They're losses to good
Right.
teams.
Right.
Yeah,
For sure.
I would not want to have to be on that committee. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Not at all. I mean, like they like when they was only doing top 4, it was people complaining. Now you're doing 12, and it's still gonna be some people complaining, feeling like they left off.
Sure.
So yeah, it's tough.
Almost no way around that.
Nah, not at all.
Man, look. Texas A&M been showing up since they got to the SEC.
South Carolina, huh?
Yeah, man. Good weekend for Carolina, wasn't it?
Caroline.
Yeah, man. They take care of the Aggies, man.
Hey, to be honest, that's crazy though, because how you go? Well, I guess they were on the road. This was a road game.
Sure.
But you beat LSU and then you go lose to South Carolina, bro. It's like, come on, dog.
Really like just let us hold that dub, man. Y'all don't even need to.
That's strange, man.
Yeah.
That's pretty strange. That is pretty strange. But like I say,
man, all over them.
South Carolina almost beat Alabama a few weeks back too. So they competitive. They're competitive now. I'm gonna give them that. Definitely competitive.
We need to pay more attention to this Mr. Raheem Sanders. Young man with 20 carries, 144 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Who you play for? South Carolina? Well, South Carolina, like you got on here. Nah. Yeah, I don't see them play a lot though.
I need to be up there too.
Yes, for sure. Don't touch it. Don't touch it at all. Please leave it up there. It's gonna make for great content. But anyways, but nah, man, I only seen them play that one game where they played Alabama and it was real close, came down to the end. But I haven't really seen them play much. But man, as far as running backs, shit, that boy out there in Boise State, man, it's
pretty tough, man.
It's like him and then the rest of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hey, for real.
You know who remind me of, bro? People forget, but Zeke was running like that when he was in college. His last year, he was like that. I don't think people really remember, but if you go back and you look at the stats, man, Zeke was doing it.
Oh, Zeke the freak.
Man. But I want to pay homage to it. What's the Boise State running back?
Gentile, something like that.
Okay.
Something Gentile. The dude averaged about 200 rush yards a game, bro. He averaged about two plus a game. They take the dude out. At halftime, and he had 200 plus yards, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They've done that in multiple games for him, bro.
Hold on, man.
He liked it.
190 carries for 1,525 yards. And
how many games? 8. Whatever they played, 8 games or 9 games.
Yeah.
How many games have they played?
They 7-1, 8 games.
So he done played 8 games. They still have 4 to go.
And he almost got 2,000 yards rushing.
Bro, I'm telling you, they take the dude out at the end of the second quarter. They taking him out at the end of the second. They really cheating him.
Right, he really can have more.
They really cheating him, but yeah. Man, I don't care who you playing, man. That's all college level, bro. Like, hey, man.
That's good.
But I would love to see him play against a good team though, like a few good teams.
Okay, when they did play Oregon, they took that L.
Okay, but what did he do?
It It was a close game too, 37-34.
What'd he do?
Oh, him? You know, slightly 192 on the
A
game.
cool 192. He, bro, Oregon's number 1 right now, right?
The
Yeah.
7th.
They 7th?
Yeah.
Who's number 1?
Let's see.
You sure they wasn't 7th when they played them? I think Oregon's number 1 right now.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. So, hey, he like that now.
Sheesh.
Like that, yeah.
And then, I mean, they have played. I'm trying to look and see if there's anybody else ranked. Nobody else ranked so far. But hey, anytime you can put up 259 yards, I don't give a damn. You thought one game, that was versus Washington State. Good Lord. I think, hey, running back.
Pretty good.
I can get enamored by a running back all day. As somebody who's non-fast, that's always something I love to see. Just, you know, the thought of being able to run like that, it don't make no sense.
He pretty good. Pretty good.
You know, he's not pretty good. The Saints. Yeah. I'm glad you put him up there first as we transition.
Yeah, go on, get him out the way. Go on and get him out the way.
Just like Bubba Dub, he was going in on Dallas, so he say, I'm gonna get on the Saints, but first I'm gonna start here. I said, oh, thank you, Lord.
Thank you for starting on them.
Starting your team first, man.
You know, it's one of them things, man, where it's just like, you know, I think we've just, for sure, they out on Carr. They out on Derek Carr. They ain't fucking with Derek Carr.
You say they, who you mean?
The team. I'm sure a lot of fans too. Yeah.
Never was high on them to begin with, honestly, myself.
No, I never was too high on him. Even through those first 2 games that we had where we scored a lot, I still really never believed.
Right.
I still really never believed. That's why when people would, man, y'all boys got like, we gotta keep getting better. Like and then the injuries hit. So, and I'm just like, man, and it's the thing with Corey is, if that pocket ain't clean, now if the pocket clean, he can pick you apart, like most QBs can.
Right.
Most average, average to good QBs can do that when it's a clean pocket.
Yeah. Most guys, if you leave them open, they gonna get the jumper.
Come on, man. You know, he capable. He capable if it's a clean pocket. But once our old linemen start going down, it got tight. You get what I'm saying? But I think shit, like even with the situation with Olave, I think that has teammates looking at him a certain way for sure.
Yeah.
Like, we'll get into it later, what Mike was talking about and all of that. But I think just like, it's a certain code that you're supposed to have with receivers and not putting them in harm's way like that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Bro just came back off of a concussion 2 weeks ago. He's not a big guy. You get what I'm saying? So, but
to receive, man. I hate to see that.
Yeah, man. And I believe overall, bro, the defense getting older. Guys like Cam, he ain't what he used to be. We getting hurt more on defense and offense.
And just frustrated as a team, all the penalties.
Who's our leader? Who's our leader on the team?
Right.
No, man, that's a question to you. Who's our leader?
I mean, just by
DeMario, baby.
Just by proxy, Derek Carr as a quarterback.
But he's not though.
Yeah.
But the thing is, even I think
DeMario.
DeMario. I don't even really look at Tyron as a leader. I look at him as one of those guys that lead by example type stuff. That's kind of how I look at him. But I think DeMario is the leader of the team. But in this day and age, really your quarterback has to be the leader of the team.
Yeah.
We won't have that.
We see Big Kirko being the voice out in ATL. So, I mean,
they playing good, man. And we got them. I think we had them Sunday. We got them Sunday, but we just bad, bro. We bad this year, man. Definitely injuries contributed to that a lot, but we're just bad, man. I think this is good. I think we should lose out. Lose out. Get us one of these good new young quarterbacks. Yeah. Now, I wouldn't be mad if we took the boy from Boise. If we say we get number 1, number 2 pick. The kid from Boise, he there. I'm not mad if we take him. You get what I'm saying? I'm not mad at that. But I do believe that I'm not sure if Rattler's the answer long term. I still think we should be trying to get if we can get a top 5 quarterback, if we can get a Shador or the kid from Miami or, one of those good top quarterbacks to come out of college this coming year, I think we should draft them. Yeah, I think we should draft them.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't seen a lot out of Spencer. I think, honestly, is it him? Jake
Hayner.
I honestly don't think he was too bad. I think we honestly should have started with him.
Probably.
Instead of putting Rattler in there for 2 games. Because when he got in initially, that first game, he looked good.
That first half looked good in the motherfucker.
He looked good. He looked poised.
Yeah.
And just, I think letting him get warmed up and ingratiate into the team would have done better than putting a fresh. We know this man is a rookie. We know he's never had the experience, and he's coming off an injury. I just don't. But that just goes against a months of array of a lot of decision making that we've been doing. I don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah. The game never should have been as close as it was against the Panthers, who are also a struggling team. I think talent-wise, we're better than them. So yeah, it should have been
easily.
Alvin Kamara finally either finally got healthy or finally decided to show up. Either one, but it still wasn't enough.
I mean, I wouldn't say that he finally decided to show up. It's hard as a running back, bro. It's hard to do anything when your line tore up, when your line beat up like ours is. It's hard for the quarterback. You get what I'm saying? So, and it's like, especially having the rookie in there, they know what we're gonna do. They know we're not really trying to put him in harm's way like that. So, it's just a tough situation to be in. But I like what I seen from Kamara this game. It showed that he still got it. Of course, I mean, for people that thought he didn't, but yeah, bro, it's time to rebuild.
That's what he said though, because he ain't fresh legs no more. He is getting up there.
No, he's about 27, 28 now. So, but he's still doing it at a high level, if you ask me. But it's time to go ahead and rebuild. Let's just go on and do it, bro. Let's stop avoiding it. Let's stop trying to patchwork. One of my clients told me this. I never give him credit for telling me this and being right about this. I never do it. And I ain't gonna say no name. He told me this 2 years ago, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It might have been the year. It was maybe the year. No, the summer going into us just losing Breeze. He said, man, you know what y'all should do, bro? Y'all need to go ahead and start rebuilding, bro. Like, get rid of some of them big contracts. Just start rebuilding. I'm like, what? Man, we already got everything in place. We just going to slide Jameis right up in there. Slide him smooth right up in there. Then we going to, do this, do that. Shit, we should have started then, bro. We be in better shape now, to be honest. If we would have started then, but, hindsight is 20/20. And I really felt like we still had some good pieces to be competitive and, be a good team. But definitely now, the writing's on the wall now. We need to go ahead and restart the rebuild process. Yep.
Yeah. We'll see, man. In the weeks to come, how it goes.
Yep.
On and on and on and on. Cowboys versus the Falcons. The only thing that'll make you feel better about a Saints loss is the good old Cowboys, man.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Showing the colors that we already know them to have.
Hey, man. It's tough out. It's tough out there. It's tough out here with Dallas, man. I ain't gonna lie. But you know what? I'm in a bit of a pickle.
Okay.
Because the fact that we stink the way that we stink, it's hard for me to really mess with them like I want to. You get what I'm saying?
It's hard to enjoy it.
How can I? Well, that, but alone, like, how goofy do I look if I'm trying to get on them and rag on them about how sorry their team is when we're a game sorrier? But it's just in vice versa. If they was trying to talk about us, because I have some that still try to mess with me about the Saints, and I'm just like, well, first of all,
one of them few dubs that we had,
we beat y'all
right on top of your head
and whooped your ass too
in your crib.
At the crib.
You want to say thank you again, Jerry? Seats very comfortable.
They nice. It's a nice stadium. I told it, man. Listen, I was telling my client, but if you've never been to a Cowboy, go to one. Hey. It's nice in there. It's a great temperature in there. They keep it cool. These days it's pretty quiet. You can really get you a nap up in there. You can really get you a nap in there these days. Hey, you can get you a little nap. You get you a little. I'm talking about like one of them. You know, one of them when you just put it on the shoulder, bro.
Hey, man. Chill out, man.
You can get you one, man. You know. So but yeah, man, this game. Get back. Let's get to the game. Stick to the script. Stick to the script. I was in and out of this game because I was trying to. I don't know why I was watching our game, but I was under the assumption.
I actually got distracted and started watching a lot of this game.
I was under the assumption that we would at least beat the Panthers.
Me too. Ridiculously.
I was fucked up for even thinking that that's what it seems, huh? Right, but yeah, man. So, I'm goddamn. I'm like, I'm watching back and forth, and I think it might have been at the time. Last time I seen it was like 10-14, kind of close. Then I look back again. By the time I look back again, they had lost. So I'm looking at highlights and all of this, and they running them same old plays. The reverse flip to CD and I'm like, man, they doing the same old shit. Nigga know what all the plays they gonna run every week now. At this point, they running the same shit.
Classic Cowboys, man.
Same shit, man. But it might be for them. Now listen, Cowboy fans, I made the mistake 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, and thinking that it was okay. We still had pieces. We just can slide Jameis right on in there. Listen, it's time to go ahead and rebuild now, bro. Get rid of who you got to get rid of. Rebuild. You done missed the window, bro. You missed that window. It's over. It's over.
Yeah, well.
Good win, Falcons. Good win, Falcons.
Yeah, I can't say nothing about them. They leading the division. Kirk Cousins looking like a gangster out there. Bubba Dub say he getting head on sight at the Blue Flame as soon as he walked in. So he looking real good right now. The defense is doing decent. Bijan Robinson is a star. They got Drake London.
I think he got hurt too.
Did he?
I think so.
Yeah. Hopefully he be all right because that's a big partial for them.
For sure.
Mooney as well.
Mooney. Yeah, he's having a breakout year.
Yeah. I mean, they just coming along, man. They're getting hot. Honestly, we probably lost our last. That was probably our last chance at having any type of serious hope at getting anywhere in the postseason. So,
Right.
It's going to be between the Falcons and the Bucks. We'll see how it plays out.
Yep.
Next game beyond that, we had the Bills and the Dolphins. So flipper. This will be Tua Tagovailoa. Let's say that right.
The tag of a lower. Tag of a lower. What's that nigga name? What's that nigga name? Tag of a lower.
Wait, let me put some respect on it.
Put some.
Tua Tagovailoa.
There you go.
It was his first game. I think it was second game back.
Huh?
I think it was second game back.
Second game back, I believe.
Yeah, second game back.
Second game back.
They lost his first game back and ended up losing this one as well. But a tighter game. Definitely made the Bills work for this one. Yeah, it really just kind of came down to, the last fourth quarter push. I mean, they definitely made it the game. They scored 14 points in the fourth quarter, but just didn't have enough at the end of the day. So just another showing of how the Bills just kind of own the Dolphins.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Some type of rivalry, but just you can't keep calling it that if you never win. So.
Yeah, they own them, bro. They own them at this point. They beat you at your house. They beat you at their house. Where you gonna beat them?
It's a divisional rivalry, maybe, but not really a rivalry in a traditional sense.
Yeah.
Bills improved to 7-2. Looking fine. Tough division at the end. We'll see how that plays out. Moving right along, man. Lions versus Packers. Lions have been on a super hot streak.
Tear.
Even after losing their star defensive end, Hutchinson, still been playing lights off, still been playing great defense. They best the Packers 24-14. Jordan Love, surprisingly, been very lackluster performances last few weeks, and I believe
I think he just came back though. He just came back from injury. What, maybe like 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
It just hasn't been really has been like a shell of himself since he come back, and now I think he's hurt again. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he hurt himself again. Yeah.
So. Patrick Mahomes just did a little pump pass.
Yeah, he had a bad pick around the end of the half, a pick six that he threw. I think that's what really lost him the game. Yeah. That pick six that put him down 17-3, bro. And the inclement weather that they had going on out there, he couldn't afford to throw that. Yeah. And again, the Lions, bro, they tough, bro.
They got everything you want, man. They got a pocket present quarterback that ain't gonna do too much. Solid running game, good receiving core, and a top-notch defense. They got a good solid defense. Secondary they're getting better. Definitely better from last year. And then they got a coach that's aggressive play calling on offense. So it can be 4th and 4 on their 40-yard line, and they'll go for it. They don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, bro, I like Detroit. I like what they're doing this year. And I think they're definitely, man, they might be head and shoulders over everybody in the NFC right now. Yeah, I'm looking at the NFC and I don't see anybody else that's really in line competition wise with them.
I think I'm gonna be honest, and as much as Atlanta's our rival, I think Atlanta could hang. I think they can hang.
They probably get more.
I think they could. I think they can hang. Um, who else? NFC. Whew. That might be quite it right there.
I mean, San Fran. I guess you got to kind of always count them in it.
Well,
until they actually.
San Fran, I can say that, but they've been up and down though. I just, at least lately they have. But I hear Chris McCaffrey, C-Mac. I hear C-Mac on his way back possibly. So we'll see what they look like then. But another team who I was just thinking about. What I was just thinking about the Commanders.
The
Commanders.
Oh, yeah.
I like Commanders.
It's easy to gloss over them.
Man, look, they ain't lost number two. They ain't lost number two. That's it. So, but I still think Detroit is the upper echelon. It's like they're by themselves right now, though, for sure. Yeah, they're by themselves.
Shouts out to them, man. They keep on rolling. Still, in my personal opinion, I still haven't really seen anything that I think is gonna mess with them Chiefs. It's looking like a repeat year, in my opinion.
Detroit, bro. Detroit. I'm telling you.
It looks cool, but I don't see it still.
Yeah, so, listen. You got
KC has been magical at stopping the run. Ain't nobody really been able to run it like that, and that's the main thing that Detroit is about.
They got two good running backs and a good line though.
Yeah, that's it.
That's different. But think about it. Has KC seen anybody like them?
I mean, Baltimore. But
that's first game, and they
got ran through on them. So
no. I think Lamar. How many did Lamar have
in that game?
I think he might have had like 70, 80 yards rushing, but that's on scramble stuff though.
Yeah.
Fuck with him now. They wasn't you. Henry had 7 rushes. Go see Lamar and them now.
Yeah, right.
Go see him now. Yeah, it ain't gonna be the same. Trust me.
Okay, Lamar had 16 for 122.
Okay, but that's scrambling though. Mostly, that's not design. That's scrambling. What did Henry have? Like 7 rushes, maybe 10 to 7 to 10.
13 for 46.
Go see him now. Go holler at him now. I guarantee you, nigga. Yeah. I guarantee you. Yeah. And that's the thing. I think Detroit has a they run it differently. Of course. Yeah. You just gotta hand it to Henry, put it behind you and hand it to him. That's all you gotta do. Yeah. Detroit, they do the pitches, they got a little trickery to their run game. They can run outside, they can run inside. So they do a lot of things.
You think their creativity is gonna match up better than what Andy Reid has? Creativity-wise?
Creativity. Are you talking about the D coordinator?
I'm talking about yeah. I mean, they can do all that different stuff, and that's fine. But are they gonna out Andy Reid?
And I mean, I'm just saying, like, that's the thing. Like, I believe that they can have their way with KC's offense. The way that they playing on offense, they can have their way with them. Now, that's not to say that KC wouldn't still do that thing against Detroit. Yeah. I'm not taking nothing away from it. Then them just adding D-Hop. I'm not taking nothing away from KC. And I'm just saying, I believe that Detroit, they give the NFC the best right now, as it stands today. They giving the NFC the best shot. Well, coming out of the NFC, they're the team that will have the best shot to beat Kansas City, I believe. But again, I just gotta see a nigga do it. You know what I'm saying? It's Patrick Mahomes. That's it.
I agree. Lions, I feel like, are the perennial NFC front runner, but still in all, I haven't seen a team where I'm just like, okay, they might really beat the Chiefs. To me, it's just like the Chiefs and everybody else. Like,
yeah. I mean, it'd be hard to say that because the Chiefs the last couple of years they just played so inconsistent. Like even though they're 7-0, but they hadn't played like you done seen them play better ball when they done lost 3.
But that's what's doing it for them.
But that's what I'm saying. So it's like you looking at them now and you like
they ain't even turned it on yet, bro.
But okay, but let me ask you this: at what point do it get to a point where you can't turn it on? What if boys losing steps? Kelsey hadn't looked the same. Now Kelsey looked good all last year. He really hadn't looked that good this year in totality. In totality, he hadn't really looked that good this year. So it's like, at what point you ain't gonna always be able to turn it on, turn it off now. Kelsey getting up there. You get what I'm saying? These boys, Detroit, young, nigga, they ready. They coming. So, I don't know, bro. Like I say, somebody would definitely have to knock them off the throne. They're definitely still the team on the throne for me, Kansas City. But I think if anybody can do it, bro, it's Detroit. And that's kind of where I stand. I think if anybody can beat them niggas, it's Detroit. That's what I believe.
I can feel that. Yeah. I can feel that. It's just, to me, Patrick Mahomes is just...
But he hadn't played good, though. You projecting what you think he gonna do.
No, I'm telling you what I've been seeing this year when I watch him play.
You're not. Look at his
stats up for me. I know he's throwing picks every game.
Pull his stats up for me. Pull his stats up.
It's not about the stats, bro. I'm just talking about the game plays, the situations where I'm like, okay, he about to go down, or this about to be incomplete, and he makes the play.
But a lot of times,
no, he's not throwing for a crazy amount of yards. No, he's not doing
So is that more the defense or is that Patrick Mahomes?
It's still Patrick Mahomes, because if any other quarterback that just had a great defense, they wouldn't be winning. At least not every game.
The KC got a great defense, bro. And I'm not taking anything from Pat. I know what Pat capable of when it come down to it. Of course, we all know that. But I'm just saying what we're seeing. He got more interceptions, or at least coming into this game. He had more interceptions than touchdowns. Okay. So we can't. I'm just saying, and I know, like I say, I believe that you just coming from what you believe he'll do when it come down to it. I think the same way. I think the same way about it. I'm think like when it come down to it, when the money on the line, like I got a saying, I don't bet against the Chiefs. I've never betted against them. But I'm just saying, like, when it come down to it, like, if we looking, like, to the Super Bowl, from right now to the Super Bowl, and you looking at how he's played thus far, like, he hadn't played well. You know what I'm saying? So, but, I mean, let me ask you this, too. If he didn't have such a good defense, would their record still be the same?
Nah, they might have lost one or two.
I know.
Lost 1 or 2.
1 or 2? Shit. Nigga, they'll be the Bengals.
We talked about this defense, but the last 3 games, they've given up 20 points and 18 points.
That's pretty damn good.
It is.
Yeah.
But they're not really taking away the football or anything crazy like that.
Well, if I'm stopping you, if I'm making you go 3 and out, that's fine. That's just as good as the turnover to me. If I'm not letting you score as much.
Yeah.
I don't know. They got a good defense, bro. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. I think they'd be goddamn 3-4 losses if they ain't had that good defense, bro.
Possibly.
Not 4. Not through 7 games. Not 4. 2-3 though, for sure. 2-3.
We're gonna switch over to basketball, which I ain't watching no basketball.
Bruh, I picked a couple of games. I thought these games. What we got first?
First game up, man. We got the Nugs and the T.
Yes, I watched that one. That was Friday. I want to say it was a good game. It was a good game through the first half. I think I watched the first half. You know, just going back to last year in the playoffs. I think the Timberwolves whooped them. the Timberwolves got on them.
Yeah.
But
New look
I think
T-Wolves with Julius Randle.
they look okay, but I think over the course of the season, I think they'll find more chemistry with each other.
Yeah.
You know,
it's a learning curve.
That's just not like a plug-in player. Like, he's not just a plug-in player. He's a guy that, you know, he's like a 20 and 10, 20 and 9 guy, 5 assists, 4, 5 assists. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna be your second best player on your team. So you gotta find ways to where him and Ant can be on the floor together and they can be productive while on the floor together. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's just gonna take time though, but I like the trade though. I actually like the trade for the Timberwolves more so than the Knicks.
Yeah. Not to be too down on Cat, but I just
Now I just think the Timberwolves got a little more with the DiVincenzo. Yeah, bro. I think DiVincenzo, he's one of them pieces that, like a Shane Battier. I mean, not game like him, but what he brings to a team, like the dirty work, the rebounds, the open threes. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. That's championship level right there.
Yeah. He gonna be a guy. I don't know if he'll get it with the Timberwolves, but he'll win a championship on a team. He's gonna help somebody win a championship for sure. Which I think he got one with the Bucks, but I think he was hurt that year.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
And that's just what I was about to compare him to. I feel like he'll be somewhat of like a Drew Holiday-esque type player. Like
Marcus Smart.
As he grows in his game, he'll end up being like that key piece at one point.
Yeah, possibly. If he
on the right team, not like a superstar, but it's just like you know, on that team, if they didn't have Drew Holiday, they not win.
Yeah, at the least, he's gonna be one of your best role players on your team, at least. Yeah. So, I fool with DiVincenzo. I like him.
Shouts to the T-Wolves. Shouts to the Ant-Wolves. I did end up watching their starting 5, so next time we do another episode, we'll have to get on that one.
Yeah, pretty good show.
Next game up, man, had the Cavs versus the Bucks.
Now, this one I didn't see, but it was a close game. Cavs pulled it out by 1.
By 2, 116 to 114.
Well, 2, yeah. Both Dame and Giannis went off, but they couldn't pull a win out, bro.
Interesting.
I don't know what's up with the Bucks, man.
Bobby Portis Jr. had a double-double, 21 and 18. Wow.
Who?
Bobby.
Bobby.
Yeah.
Bobby. Yeah. I don't know what's up with the Bucks, man. I know they don't have Middleton back right now.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I know that's a key piece on that team, but damn, I'm looking at it like, damn, you got Giannis, you got
Giannis didn't play in that game last year.
Huh?
Giannis didn't play in that game. It makes sense why Bobby had 21 and 18.
No, Giannis did play in that game.
Well, he didn't have no stats.
Yeah, Giannis went off.
Maybe he had so many stats they couldn't put it on there.
I'm trying to tell you. Look, you know I know.
Fantasy kids don't lie.
You know I goddamn know. Shit. Yeah.
Unless they played again.
Yeah, so he didn't play. They played
again today?
Nah, bro. You think you looking at the game today? They played again today and they lost again. Yeah. He didn't play today. This is the game from either Friday or Saturday.
See, that's why I look. Yeah, I can do that with football games. I can just put in Blake versus Blake, but I can't do that with basketball. They play.
Yeah, because nowadays they play each other back to back type shit. So.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
Well, Cavs gave him 2 L's then.
They gave him 2 L's.
Cavs 8-0. Hold on. What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
Put some respect on them.
Yep.
But you know, they had a pretty good record last year and it didn't really matter too much. So We'll see.
Yeah.
Little Texas showdown. Rockets versus Bears.
Rockets beat the shit out of them. Lost me some money. Shit. God damn, bro. Mm-hmm.
Let's see, man. Oh,
I think
yeah,
Jalen Green went off.
Dylan Brooks now.
Jalen Green went off, man, I believe.
Oh, yeah. 23-12.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty good game.
And they got Dylan Brooks over there, got a little toughness to him now. Hey, the ball well for him.
Hey, I think the Rockets probably gonna have a good little year though. I ain't gonna fake. I think they probably gonna have a good year.
We're sitting at 3-2 right now, man. We got Klay Thompson over there with the Mavs. You think that was a good move?
Yeah. I like that. I like Klay. Klay, Klay. I think at this point in his career, he gonna be more streaky than he will be consistent. But when he's on the streak,
watch out.
He give you 30 in a quarter, shit. Yeah.
Man. Hey, before we get off of basketball, man, there was some disrespect that has been had. And it's honestly, it's sad.
What's that?
When certain things come about and there's disrespect. Because, when we have legends, we're supposed to try to, commemorate them and make them feel loved. And I think what has happened here, to use one of Stephen A's words, is egregious.
Okay.
And it's blasphemous.
What happened, man? Shit.
I'm trying to find it.
God damn, nigga, what happened? Shit.
Was I giving too much Stephen A?
Man, come on, man. What happened, man? Let me know. Shit.
Look at what they did. Look at what they did.
Talking about that shit. That's nothing to talk about, because that nigga approved that. That's nothing to talk about. He approved that. Did you see the picture of him looking at it?
Oh, really?
Yeah, he approved that.
Okay. Yeah.
Which is wild that he would approve that, but yeah. Look, nigga ain't doing wrong. He
we haven't agreed with a lot of D-Ways off the court shenanigans in a while. So,
hey, he looked at that and was like,
"That's me.
That's it right there, boy." What the fuck? Hey, that's great. That's crazy though. That's crazy.
Hey, but at the end of the day, he got a statue. So.
Hey, that's lit. That's lit. He deserved it though.
No,
he for sure deserved it. Yeah. He for sure deserved it.
So Dak apparently was very unhappy with the loss that they suffered this past week. Yeah, man.
Boy, you were typing fast, wasn't it, boy? I think we were trying to get him in.
Look, bro, I gotta get this content. Boy was on the sideline. What you say, G?
We fucking suck. We fucking suck. Yeah, I mean, and you know what? I gotta say, that was a fair assessment. That was a fair assessment that he gave, boys, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. He hit the nail on the head, man. He hit the nail on the head.
Sometimes when you know.
That's it. And it's okay. It's okay.
One again, Dad.
Okay.
Say it one more time, Dad.
We fucking suck. We fucking suck. Hey, and it looks like who is that beside him? Trey Lance was telling him something. And he probably was trying to motivate him or
encourage him,
That's all you got to do. He's like, we fucking suck, bro.
Probably,
And
you
I
know,
want to
like,
hear. We
probably
fucking
hit
suck.
him with the, you know, so what are you seeing out there, man? It's tough.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, man,
Hey,
if
hey,
you can't be honest with the man in the deal, who can you be honest with?
hey, bro. He said it. He
Yeah.
said it. He said it, bro.
Speaking of team on team controversy, Michael Thomas, man, had some words for Derek Carr.
Yeah.
He put a good amount of tweets out there.
Yeah.
What's really trying, or excuse me, a good amount of X's out there. And wasn't really trying to hide his thoughts about the situation.
Didn't at all.
Yeah.
Didn't at all.
Had some explicit language to mutter towards his quarterback or former quarterback.
A couple times. Yep, a couple times.
You feel like Derek Carr had something to do with Michael Thomas not being
I don't know. Man, Mike, man, you know Mike was hurt every year for the last 3 years he was with us. So that I don't think that got nothing to do with Derek, bro. That's you being paid and not being on the field.
Yeah.
I don't think that had anything to do with Derek. Now, I don't know what he's talking about as far as saying that Carr was trying to say that he was jealous of Chris for being, you know, the number one receiver or whatever. I don't really know about any of that, but it's just saying Mike just got too much time. First of all, Mike got too much time on his hand. You need to be training somewhere and trying to gear up and you know, if somebody needs somebody, like real talk, this around that time of the year where a lot of motherfuckers getting hurt.
You might have got on with the Chiefs if he didn't been paying attention.
You know, I was thinking that like the whole year. I'm like, bro, the Chiefs might pick this nigga up. If they need like a short yardage receiver or possession receiver, they might pick him up around the end of the year or, you know, right halfway point or whatever. But I think he too tapped in. You can tell he's still hurt by being let go by us.
Mm-hmm.
He's still hurt. He's still hurt by that. And I think Carr just like one of the recipients of it right now. I mean, like I said, I don't know if it's truth behind that with the him and Chris thing, but he definitely taking lashing out on Carr. But some of it is true. Like as far as like, bro, like you panic when you're in that pocket and pressure comes. You do. You panic, and then and when you do that, you know, when you panic, it seems like you put your receiver in a bad position.
I mean, that play was a prime example. I mean,
yeah,
the throw was high across the middle of the field.
But also, before you finish, now going back to this summer, Mike tweeted some stuff, and he was like, man, I could have had a cool 1,000 yards this season if I wouldn't have got through a bad ball that led to me getting hurt. Now he said that this summer.
Oh wow.
And I can't really remember the play. I just knew Mike was gonna get hurt. He just get hurt. You know, at that point, I was like, yeah, I'm expecting him to get hurt at some point. Yeah. But now I'm looking at it and I'm just like, well, damn. He was kind of ahead of the curve on this one.
Mm.
Yeah.
And, of course, Mr. Carr, he played typical role. You know, he doesn't know what's going on. He says Mike T never has reached out to
him. But Chris is cool though. I think I say he good. He moving around, everything good. I guess he just got a concussion. So shouts out to Chris, man.
That's good, man. Because when he got hit, he just dropped.
Yeah, he was down for a minute.
Especially somebody that just came back from a concussion.
Right.
Which you really hate to see, man.
Right.
Promising young talent, man. Hopefully we can recover and just be healthy.
Right.
Move on to some more news. Tyreek Stevenson gets benched after Hail Mary loss to the Commanders. Didn't watch that game, but I saw that play.
Saw the play, right? Yeah.
I mean, from him, and then I don't remember the young man's name, but the guy from the Jets this past weekend. Jets, I think, he lost like 5 or so in a row. This man scoring his first touchdown, drops the ball before he gets in the end zone. This play, I think, ranks right along up there with that because it's just certain things to where it's unnecessary. It's not necessary for you to be taunting fans while you still playing the game and still in a game in a situation where you can lose the game.
Highly unlikely, but still still a possibility.
Especially if you're not paying attention because you're dicking around with the fans.
Hey, look, you know, you were raised by your grandma, right?
Yeah.
I know you'd have heard this one before.
Okay.
And my mom used to tell me shit like this too. Never count your chickens. What is it? Never count your eggs before they hatch or some shit like that. Never count.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Never count your chicks. Never count your chickens before they hatch. Now.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Prime example, bro. Prime example. You back there celebrating and taunting the fans and blah blah blah. You can tell when it's a team. Sometimes you can tell when a team really don't experience much winning.
Yeah.
Because they do stuff like that and it come back to bite them like very quick, like almost instantaneously. Now, he doing all of that. I give it to him. He do get his head back around in time to see what's going on because, you know, Jaden was scrambling a lot, trying to, get over the ball down there. But this fool, he do all that talking shit. And he go be the one that tapped the ball to the guy. Hey, look, man. Bro, that's how it works. If nigga don't believe in karma, you stupid. I'm telling you that shit's real. I'm telling you it's real. I know for a fact it's real.
Yeah.
Just through my own personal life experiences, I know karma is real. And this is, again, a clear-cut case of it, and they bench him after that. And I think he got mad and didn't show up somewhere or something he did. But it's just like, bro, take your lick. Take your lick, bro.
Because it was shit that you did that
take your lick. Take your lick, fam. Hey, take your lick, bro.
That's tough, man.
That's tough, bro. That's tough,
man. I get it. You play in the game, you want to have fun. I get it.
But
there's a line. There's a line between
you was taunting them too much,
and being an ass.
You was doing too much. You was doing. Now I see if he walking down that way and he just wave a little bit like beat the traffic, we beat y'all. But he was going hard, like he was over there for a little bit. Because I think the dude, like he just had missed. I think the ball maybe just had got hiked when he was done taunting the crowd. So he wasn't even locked in.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yep, that's how it happened.
Maybe he'll get his spot back.
He might be. He just got to take his lick, man, and realize, like, damn, bro, I really fucked up. I fucked up. Players fuck up, though. Players do fuck up. And you know what? He can come back from this. He can come back from this.
All he really has to do is really just, I've had coaches tell this to me on many teams that I've been on. I played pretty good amount of organized sports in my day. Act like you've been there before. So to me, sometimes that's some of the most cool celebrations. Like Dame. Oh, Dame. When Dame hit that step back from damn near half court on Paul George. The straight face, bro. Just.
Yeah, Joe, I see it the same way you do.
That's really colder than a lot of celebrating a lot of the times because it's like
Yeah.
I do this. This ain't really nothing. This is what I do.
Yeah. Stay locked in, bro.
Yeah.
Just stay locked in. That's it. That's all you gotta do.
Speaking of opportunities lost, goodbye, Dennis. Dennis, the minutes is finally over. Let me see this team.
Yeah, bro. It was time though. 7 straight. It was time.
And what have you done since he been here?
Huh?
What have you done since he been?
Nothing.
Not a thing.
That's why he should have stayed the D coordinator. He's a great D coordinator.
Yeah.
He's a great D coordinator. He's not a good head. He's not a great head. Not even a good head coach. I think he's a great D coordinator, but I don't think he's a good head coach at all.
Okay. He only had the team starting in 2022, so I guess he didn't really do that.
He only had what?
Only had the team since 2022.
Right, but what he done?
Oh yeah, I agree wholeheartedly.
Yeah. And if you go back to his days with the Raiders, I don't think he had a good record. He had coached the Raiders for a little minute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good little team with the Raiders for 2012, 2014. Not even working up the record because we know those Raiders haven't done shit in a long time. So.
Right.
Yeah, man. I'm glad we're heading in a different direction. His offense, I think, before this season, it was very pedestrian. Some of his coaching decisions just terrible.
Yeah.
We should have definitely been playing for a field goal this past weekend against Carolina. Instead, we throwing the ball, chunking for 30 yards just to go into the locker room at halftime. Like, what are we playing for? Are we playing for yards or are we playing to try to score the ball? Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, it was bad, bro. It was pretty bad, fool. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it's, it's time, though, bro. Now I'm wondering who gonna be the head coach, though. You think they're gonna give it to Kubiak?
That's the OC?
Yeah.
More than likely. I feel like that'll be just a kind of natural chain of command. And I don't know. I wouldn't be mad if they actually maybe went outside the parameters of what we already have and maybe sought out something fresh. I think that's what we really need is a revamp.
Yeah, probably.
Along with, rebuilding, just kind of a whole fresh start.
Yeah.
I think a lot of issues we was having is just being on some old timey type of things.
Yeah.
So definitely look forward to see what direction Saints choose to go.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see what we do next year, man. Well, not next year. Well, next year, but also new coach. We probably gonna try to hire. We probably have an interim. Whether it's Kubiak, I don't know, man. Maybe if it is Kubiak and we do good these last few games, they may, just promote him to the head coach. But honestly, I would like to bring a whole new guy in. To be honest, man. Bring a whole new guy in.
Let's go ahead and get a Belichick in, bro. Stop playing.
Gee, whip him in the shade. Whip him in the shade. Hell yeah. I wouldn't be mad at that at all, boy. I wouldn't be mad at that at all.
Unfortunately, though, you know what, G? Just like Cowboys, I just feel like that's too smart of a move for our organization to make. And it hurts me to say that, but that's how I feel. I feel like when it's like an obvious and great decision, we don't go there.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. We'll see.
Back to the NBA. Kevin Durant calls out Stephen A. Some call him Stephen Nate Smith.
Not Stephen A.
Stephen Nate Smith. saying that he shouldn't talk basketball.
Yeah. They call him a trash reporter. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
The man,
What you think about that though, bro? Like,
at Winston-Salem State University on scholarship.
yeah. So what you saying?
The
What
man
you
who
think?
averaged 1.5 a game.
Okay. What you saying? What you trying to say?
Nah, I was just bullshit.
You brought out the man stats and shit like that. What you trying to say? What you trying to say?
What I'm going to say is,
Okay.
as far as credentials for being a reporter and analyst, you really can't look too much further than Stevie.
Okay.
The man has been working for publications.
30 plus years.
Yeah, dating back all to the 80s for sure.
I think the 90s, like the early mid 90s.
Okay.
Yeah.
But nah, man, high level reporter. So many inside sources. It's not even funny. Just somebody that's been around the game for that long. I don't see how you could really say that now. Granted, he's not, a player on his, I guess some would say a real ex-athlete. To know the game on the level, I guess that KD would say that he knows the game. But to take away his credibility in that nature, you come on, man. If that's the case, it's a lot more people that shouldn't be talking basketball. Stephen A. shouldn't.
Hey, the thing is, not just KD, but a lot of these, basketball players these days, they don't like to be criticized. And like specifically with KD, it's kind of like, bro, like you done got on Kendrick Perkins by saying stuff. You done got on Charles Barkley by saying stuff. You done got on ex-players about saying stuff. So it's like, well, it's your thing like you can't say anything if you didn't play, or you just don't like his takes.
Right.
Like, what is it? Like, because to me, I've heard, I've kind of taken that it's more so Stephen A's credentials. Like he hadn't played the game, like he hadn't played at this level, and blah blah blah. But it's like, bro, you didn't got on people that had played at that level. Okay, well, you want to take it up. Like when you talk about a guy like Kendrick Perkins, let's just say.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you got to be a superstar to talk basketball. You got to be a superstar.
He's a vet and a champion. So
he's champion. He's a champion, bro. He was an All-American high school player. Came straight out of high school. Kendrick Perkins he's been for the most part of his career, a good player. Of course, minus those last few years after he started getting hurt and stuff. But, bro, they picked that off. Damn. Or did he? I don't think he did. But yeah. So it's like who has the credentials, bro? Like who can do that? Nah, he didn't. Who can talk basketball, bro? Yeah. Is it only people that are Hall of Famers and All Stars? They the only ones that can talk basketball.
If you want to watch any basketball talk, you gotta watch The Shot. That's the only place you can get your basketball.
And the thing is, bro, check it out. KD had Stephen A. on his show. He had him on one of his documentaries, I think about Steph Marbury.
Wow.
But he a trash reporter and he shouldn't be talking basketball?
Right.
See, I believe niggas just get mad over certain stuff and they just start mouthing out. They get in their feelings about certain stuff and just start mouthing out. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be that.
It's sensitivity factor
Right?
for sure.
Huh?
It's a sensitivity factor for sure.
Definitely, bro. It's like niggas can't. I don't know. Some people had it about them. Like the thought of being criticized is just like it's. I don't know. It bothers a lot of people, bro. And it's just like it's almost as if they're beyond reproach of being criticized. Like, and it could be something that they clearly done wrong, and you criticize them about it, and they'll bring up something you did, and I'm just like, or in another situation what you did, and it's just like, okay, I'm just saying what's clear as day right here, bro. Like, you hadn't made it out. You've been getting swept the last couple of years, or gentlemen swept. What's the big deal, bro? You switching teams every other year. What? These are facts.
Yeah.
This not even an opinion.
Right.
It's facts, you know. So I don't know.
I mean, I'm an offhand to play devil's advocate. I do understand, you know, they feel like I work so hard in my craft, you know.
Sure.
On a level of like, how dare you type of thing when you don't know all that it took to put in to get to this level or whatever. But like you're saying, when somebody's telling you things that just are inherently true, no matter how you think, you might not like the delivery, but I have a hard time feeling bad for that. Like,
bro, I can understand. I can understand if nigga was taking shots like how Skip would do with like giving niggas names and shit like that, Bosh Spice and you know, Kurt Cousins and you know what I'm saying? Knowing the man name is Kurt with a K at the end, he call him Kurt with a T at the end. And it's just like I get stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? Like I get like, whoa, hold on, player. Like that's like that ain't even got nothing to do with basketball, bro. Now you just insulting me. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I get that. But if nigga motherfuckers say, and Stephen A loves KD game. Like he loves KD game. I remember when you know when KD was probably even when he was with the Thunder, he was like, it's KD and LeBron. They the best too. Of course, LeBron was the best player in the league at the time. But he's like, KD's right there. Nobody else is no better. He said like, yo, I don't think I can't find a better scorer than KD. I don't know a better scorer than KD. Like he gave this man like high praises. He gives him high praises all the time on this game.
Yeah.
But as soon as he criticizes him about it, it's like he a hater. He don't know basketball. He shouldn't be talking basketball type shit. Like that's I don't know. That's a little one-sided. That's a little one-sided. That's just like if me being a barber, if I had a guy like that's just thinking back in the school days. If I'm coming in there working on my craft every day for free most of the time. You get what I'm saying? But I'm coming in there working on my craft, trying to get better. And you know, it'd be days of you know, motherfuckers come through, give me compliments. The instructors give me compliments. But then at times, they'll be like, hey, you left a line up in there. You left a little line up in there. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or his edge might have been off a little bit on the corners or whatever. If that was actually true, how can I get mad at them for that? Why not just work on correcting the mistake?
Yeah.
See, like I say, niggas don't know how to take criticism a lot, man. And that's not just I don't know, that's not just like basketball players. They're not just people that's getting critiqued on their careers or what they do for a living. It's people in everyday life.
But you know what? There's another thing too. We live in such a nitpicky society And I'm sure, especially with being on that type of scale,
Sure, for
they
sure.
feel like they're getting criticized
Yeah.
and ostracized at every turn.
Yeah.
Everybody got
And
something to say about every move that they made.
yeah,
And eventually, you probably do get to a point where you're just like, man, that probably Stephen A. said something and just caught him at the right time where he was feeling some type of way.
man, KD be going back and forth with randoms, man. Hell nah, he getting at everybody that say something. Shit, KD. Hey, KD got smoke for everybody, man.
That's Mr. Burner account.
Come on, man. KD got smoke for everybody, bro.
Yeah.
But I just think, man, it's just like I say, in generally speaking, like just
Sure.
like motherfuckers just gotta like, so every time it ain't always a personal thing, or it ain't always a personal shot, bro. Like, motherfuckers just gotta learn how to just accept it and I mean, listen, to try to discredit this guy, I don't think
a nationally syndicated analyst.
Been number 1 12 years in a row.
I think he's won an Emmy too. As far as
I don't know if he's won an Emmy, but I know his show been number 1.
Matter of fact, no, they haven't. They should have won
it. Yeah, his show's been number 1 for like 12 straight years in a row, bro. Like, how do you like? I mean, hey,
it's like you saying with the old saying. Sometimes you just got to take things with a grain of salt.
Yeah, that's it.
Whatever you said that got you been out of shape. Hey.
I mean, and it's like at the end of the day, bro. Like, he can't do what you do, KD. You know he can't. That's why he's doing what he does, because he can't do what you do.
Yeah.
To me, I'm looking over it now. I would take more offense of a nigga like Shaq or Charles saying something. Me personally, I'm saying I would take more offense to that. But somebody like Stephen A. or Shannon, Shannon played football, but if I'm a basketball player and Shannon, okay, man, this guy, he's just an analyst. He played football, now he's an analyst. I'm just saying, I just wouldn't take it as personal as I would, bring it back to my career. If somebody that's like not in my field, not in the barber industry, even if it's a beautician or anybody else, if they say something, you don't really know what the fuck you're talking about. But a barber say something, and it's something that I know, like, okay, you know how this is, bro. You know what's going on with this. I'm gonna take more offense to the barber saying it than I would anybody else. I
mean, it's one of those things where I feel like it is kind of easy to say it until you put in that position.
Yeah.
When, like I said, when everything that you do is critiqued by millions, it probably is a different vibe. It probably does set you off a different.
Hey, boy, look like they having one of them drives, boy. Look like they having one of them Mahomes time drives, man. Yeah, they getting down there in it.
But at the end of the day, nah, Kevin Durant, you wrong on this one, dog.
Yeah, bro, you tripping, man.
Basketball. He's one of the best to talk in sports, period.
Yeah. But this has been like this since, it's always been like this, bro. Nigga, players just starting to get in the analyst game, to be honest. Yeah. They hadn't really been in the analyst game like back in the 80s and the early 90s. They wasn't in the analyst game like they are now. So it's like those guys had to take it from guys that didn't play at this high level.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's like I say, it's just an opinion, bro.
Yeah.
It's just an opinion. And also some of that is facts. Some of it is facts.
Yeah. Just because you got me thinking about it, I think is it Mark Jackson?
Yeah, the ex-coach. Yeah.
Did he ever play?
He played. Okay.
Yeah. Him and then Tony Romo. I think two of the best I've seen do it.
Who?
Tony Romo.
Oh yeah.
Tony Romo, one of the best I've seen did, and then Mark Jackson, just making you feel like Mark Jackson, not so much with the information, but just making you feel like you and him, like the way his description and the energy, and then coming with the facts and the knowledge and the pre-snap. That boy TB12 coming though.
Yeah, he doing his thing.
We don't let nobody be greater than him for long. So,
come on now.
Watch out.
Right.
I bet you other analysts, like people that went to school for journalists and shit, hate to see niggas like that.
Yeah, man, this old sweat ass nigga, this old work hard ass nigga.
Hey, damn, you ain't winning no Super Bowls. You gotta come over here, my lane.
Hey, look, now I gotta tighten up. God damn it.
You know this nigga gonna be up every day reading shit.
Right. Man, this some bullshit, man.
Look at him practicing his diction when he's perfect.
Look, nigga, we get here at 6 in the morning. This nigga gonna be here at 5. Like, come on, man.
Oh, mama mentality, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
hey, that be facts though. I ain't gonna lie, that be facts. Nigga, I hate to see a nigga like that coming, boy.
Yeah. For sure, man. That was dope. Make sure y'all following us, man. At Rich Dreamzz TV.
Yep.
On the YouTube. That way to make sure y'all
On the YouTube.
On the
Game
YouTube.
time.
That's how they do it.
Yep. Game time. He done it again, bro. He done it again. Hey, they actually had to score this game to get up out of that, though. They had to score.
Oh, not so good, Travis Kelce and Pat Mahomes.
He played good this game. He did. Now listen, he had help. Now he had D-Hop out there. That's help. That's help. Shit. But nah, pat that guy now. There you go.
You know, man. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all tune in to Rich Dreamzz TV. Catch the new sports episodes along with other episodes we'll be posting as well. Make sure that you log in on the Etsy shop, like we said before, etsy.com/shop/Rich Dreamzz. Don't sleep on your dreams or they'll become your nightmares. Keep working hard, finish strong. It's the Rich Dreamzz Show. Sports Pod. Sports edition.